Hey, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna show you how I made these paradox versions of Virizion, the already known iron leaves, and the new Fakemon I designed. So, let's go! I am really sorry guys, but I lost the data from iron leaves and Virizion, and this is all I can recover. On this occasion, I made a past paradox version of Virizion, and as you can see, they are usually much larger than the original versions. We start with the wireframe to determine the size and position of the figure. For this structure I only need to focus on the legs and wings. The tail and head are held well with the aluminum foil. Okay, I think this size is acceptable. It's time to shape it with the aluminum foil. By the way, this version will be based on a pterodactyl, and with my past videos of Virizion and Virizion, I learned that the heads should be similar to the original Pokemon, on which they are based. In this case, I should not make an elongated beak like that of a pterodactyl. Usually, the paradox versions do not have fangs, but do have a mouth with a toothed figure. I use this as a reference since this time I will sculpt it with its mouth open. In this part of the head, I think it would look better if the horns have a V shape towards the back. Once I finished sculpting the legs, I thought better about what the wings would look like, and I made the decision that they would not look like aerodactyls but like rams, something like an arm that has giant feathers on the forearm. To simulate the same boots that Virizion has for this new Pokemon, I decided that the rear claw would simulate the rear tip of Virizion boot, like this one. I added some thorns to the leaves of this Pokemon, like those on Virizion's neck. With these details on the back, you can see the similarity that this new Pokemon has with Virizion. This is how I imagine this Pokemon's wings. This way it can also walk on all fours. That's why I added these claws. Once the figure is hardened, let's start with the outlining. I prefer to start by painting the inside of the mouth, because it is an area that is difficult to access. These Pokemon's eyes will be a little different. They will be like Florer's mane's much more aggressive eyes. I practically respected the same color palette of Virizion with only one change: the extra complementary color that makes the paradox forms of the past different. this complementary color of green will be yellow, and it is only used in some details, in this case for the eyes and the tips of the wings. Well, this is the Pokemon, and I am satisfied with the result. It is time to make the base. For this Pokemon I considered that its second type would follow a logic, like Cobalion and Water type or Terrakion and Ground type. For this one it will be Flying type. Then we will have a Grass Flying type Pokemon. This circular base is made of MDF and has epoxy resin details. To name this Pokemon, I have to follow a structure of an adjective plus a subject or object. For example, Walking Wake, Gouging Fire, or Raging Bolt. So I think it will be called Predator Wing. But of course, you also need this name in Japanese, written in katakana, and according to Google Translate, it will be Hoshokusha no Tsubasa. If I am wrong, please let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching, see you soon!